Yes, cheesy.
First impression on Ripper Street. Ripper Street is a BBC miniseries, 8 episodes long, and it takes place 6 months after the attacks of Jack the Ripper, which means it's set in Whitechapel in 1889 in London's East End. The main characters are Matthew McFadden, Jerome Flynn, and Adam Rothenberg. So, first impression, it was interesting. It came out December 30th, and I was like, whoa, 30th? Really? Why not January, like, first week of January? Watched it, enjoyed it. Being 8 episodes, it's an hour-long episode, and pretty much the cops are freaking out because there's a death, and you got like, is Ripper back or Jack back? And obviously, you got cops running around just doing things that like, no, he might not be back, or yes, he is back. And pretty much you have the whole like society thinking like, oh, Jack the Ripper, that's just menace. What's gonna happen now? And the detective stuff really is interesting in a sense where he just goes around and find things, and he discover things, and it was enjoyable. If you don't know, Jerome Flynn is actually Bronn from Game of Thrones, so it's really nice to see him off Game of Thrones acting. I love this time era. It's like really interesting how this is London, unlike Copper, which takes place in the States. And yeah, it's like, hey, the blue police lab thing, Doctor Who? So yeah, I enjoyed this, Ripper Street, episode 1. And I can't wait for the second episode, because if it's like every case gonna be like, someone died, is it Jack the Ripper? Maybe not, maybe yes, maybe so, who knows? And there seem to be more things abound, but I don't know if it's really acting up on the whole overall arc, which Copper does really well. Because I mean, the first episode doesn't conclude the arc, but in Ripper Street, it concluded. So episode 2 is a new story, and more deaths and more things happen, and you got cops doing their thing in London in 1889. Enjoyed it. BBC. Quality. Always there. Anyway, that was my first impression on Ripper Street. Hope you enjoyed it, or hope you did something other than watching TV on December 30th. Anyway, check it out. See ya.